So, Josh?
Let's jump into part 2. There are a few songs that I did want to talk about, not necessarily were my favorite songs, obviously, but the really, really big release, I think the biggest probably of this last 2.5 weeks was Ikon. So the first Ikon song is called Rhythm Ta.
We gon' get it puppet, we gon' get it puppet. Hey, just come with us. Turn it up. 이건 그냥 노래니까 rhythm 타. Bounce, rhythm 타. Bounce, rhythm 타. Bounce, rhythm 타. 이건 그냥 노래니까 rhythm 타. 뭐해? 어서 고개 끄덕이지 않고. 가슴과 허리를 꿀렁이지 않고 우린 가리는 거 없어 예를 들면 때와 장소 멋있는 척 안해 나쁜 얘는 요즘 아이돌 즐기는데 무슨 타당한 이유를 원해 이건 그냥 리듬 타기 좋은 흔한 노래 굳이 제목을 정하자면 칭찬이 노래를 틀면 고래도 춤추게 해야 니까 Come and get it 뭐야 남녀노소 음악은 느르지 방방 go go 건 노래를 불러라 오늘 밤은 ready to die.
Let's talk about that one first.
Yeah, let's talk about that one first. This one is out of the 3 that they have released. This is the more hard, quote unquote, version of their releases. It's a little bit more heavy hitting, and
just a tad.
Yeah, and after hearing all 3 Ikon songs, there is kind of like a underlying kind of theme, I find. B.I. and Bobby just take over whatever parts they want, and then whatever scraps they have left, they throw to the other members to kind of sing 1 or 2 lines of like the chorus or like the breakdown or whatever. And this is kind of no exception. Like, B.I. comes in and he raps. After he finishes rapping, like 2 guys kind of fight over
one part.
section.
Actually, like 3 or 4 dudes fight over like the singing section.
And then Bobby comes in with the verse that's just straight fire. It really, really makes this song, in my opinion. And then 2 more guys fight over. And then the guy that they bully does the na-na-nas, and then that's it.
That dude. Oh my god. I actually don't remember how much we talked about this last time. But like, you know, if you don't know, like we usually don't comment that much about like drama and like stupid stuff that doesn't really have evidence and it's just he says, she says, and like the tiara stuff. Right. But you know, there's a video.
Yeah. I'm sure you've seen it if you're an Ikon fan.
If you're an Ikon fan, you maybe you explain it away as nothing more than childish fun. Yeah. But there's a clip of they were like live streaming on the V app, I think.
Or something. They're being recorded.
Some live stream or whatever. And, you know, there's the youngest, right? The youngest person always kind of gets bullied in general, right? In Korea.
The maknae.
Yeah. That's a very normal thing. But, like, Bobby or B.I. was asking him, right, to speak informally to him as kind of like, speak informally, like, you can do it.
So, I think, Bobby is grilling the meat, and Bobby is like, okay, if you speak like informally to our leader B.I., I'll give you some meat. And then so he goes, oh, you're gonna give me some meat? And he's like, no, I'm gonna give other people some meat. So of course he doesn't want to do it. And then B.I. just flips the fuck out, and like,
I wouldn't call it flipping out, but he hits him.
Yeah, he hits him, and it's not like play hitting either though.
Yeah. Like, a lot of people, like, I've seen, they're like, that's just playing, that's just what boys do. And I'm like, no, we both boys, okay? Yeah. And, like,
I teach at all boys school.
He fucking hits me sometimes, okay?
Yeah, I hit you like a motherfucker.
I don't hit people because I'm a nice dude, okay? I'm not an asshole, or I'm nice, okay?
Yeah,
but
I'm a beat you up after this.
But it's his face.
Yeah,
it's B.I.'s face.
Expression.
There's like a gif of it or a gif, whatever you want to say. But there's a gif of it of his face and like the hatred in his face. And I'm like, that is not playing. That's not even just normal pissed off face. That's like I'm fucking better than you, you little piece of shit. Like, how dare you? I fuck you up face. And so ever since then, Whenever I see Bobby, that's all I see. Is
Go
I see that
watch.
face.
Go watch that.
Or
Video.
Bi. Sorry, Bi.
Go watch that video. It really changed my like perspective of like how groups work. Like it reminded me like, all right, yeah, a lot of this is just smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, I mean, we say it all the time.
Yeah.
You get 8 random or 7 random dudes together. What are the chances that they're all going to be, happy and nice? And
Yeah.
like, and especially in a group where they're not all at the equal level, right?
Yeah.
Like obviously,
Bi and Bobby are obviously more
Yeah.
popular than the other members.
yeah, and that's really hard on a new group, especially, right? Like most groups, like even if even when Big Bang was formed, like G-Dragon was kind of known underground, and T.O.P. was kind of known underground. That was underground. No one gave a shit about any of them in general, right? But like Bi and Bobby, people know, and
They were already showcasing their skills when the other members didn't really have a chance to yet.
And the other thing, like what happened right after that, right? Bobby was like, he gave Bi meat because he was like, good job. I like that. I like that, bro.
I like that you were harassing that dude.
Yeah.
Like,
So we mentioned this story, not because of the bullying stuff. We mentioned this story because the Magne, the guy who got bullied, has 0 lines
he
in this
sings the
song.
na-na-nas in this song.
He gets a rando na-na-na.
Yeah.
He's the dude with like really short kind of buzz cutty hair.
Yeah.
Like he's barely in the MV. He na-na-nas and it doesn't even focus on him very much at all. Like he gets nothing in the song. He gets almost nothing in My Type. He gets almost nothing in the next song, Airplane, too. And while some people are like, well, he's the Magne, like blah blah blah. Like there are many boy groups where the youngest person is still does stuff, right?
And it just makes you scratch your head because who made these songs? Bi.
Bi does.
Bi made these songs. And we don't want to like say, oh, Bi is a really shitty person because we don't know what went on, right? Like maybe the dude
It could be a coincidence.
Maybe dude is really stressed, like he probably couldn't eat and he really wanted meat and
Yeah. And everyone's in a bad mood sometimes.
yeah, like we don't know, right? But from what we saw, that was not cool. Even if you're under all this stress and this, doesn't mean you got to act like an asshole.
Yeah.
And I felt that if Ikon was a female group, Tiara, they would have gotten so much more shit for this.
Yeah. Like this is like video fucking it, right? Like
Video fucking
this is
evidence
right in your face.
right here.
But that's always been the case, right? Like
Yeah.
girl groups get
A little bit
it's
more
unfair.
harsh,
Yeah,
more
it's-
harsh
it's
judgment, I
wild.
feel like. Yeah.
But yeah, so if you're wondering, like, because I read a comment that was like, well, he's the Magne, like, he's not, there are other singers that are better and there are other rappers that are better, right? Like, that's why he didn't get the part. And I'm like, well, why the fuck is he in the group then, right?
Yeah.
Like, you don't need, like, they have 7 people.
Yeah, because the thing about like a big group is like back in the old days when you have like Super Junior or like Girls' Generation, they all had like a talent that they could bring to the table that they did better than like another member, right? Like you have your singing line and you have your dancing line, or you have
at least your
actors,
visual line.
You have your actors, maybe you're a visual, right? Like to me, like they're not even using this dude. He's not in front when they're dancing. He's not singing a lot. He's not doing
He doesn't get
anything.
He's not the rando rapper that shows up at the
Yeah.
end because the main people are the rappers,
Yeah.
right?
And I don't want all you like YG stans to come at me with a pitchfork and say,
They will.
Josh, you don't know shit. Blah blah blah. Watch mix and match. I'm not watching that shit. Because I'm gonna tell you straight up right now, like Ikon, I feel like because Bi and Bobby are on a different level in terms of popularity, I think Ikon can operate with a lot fewer members. To be honest.
Yeah, like, there's no, like, they have 4 singers singing probably 2 people's worth of singing, right?
5 singers. Because the only
Well,
rappers
they got
are Bi and Bobby.
They got Na Boy, right?
Yeah.
But, like, the thing is, like, in my head, I would think, like, if I was famous already and I had a boy group, right, I would purposefully make my song where, like, I would give my boys a chance to shine, right? Like, I'm the producer. I can produce this for my boys. I can be in it still. That'd be great. That's not what's happening.
A good example of that is Big Bang. GD, when he makes their songs, he makes songs that each member can shine, I feel like. And GD, I feel sometimes he does compose songs for the group that lets the members kind of shine, and then it kind of gets a little bit Frankenstein-y. But I still respect GD immensely for trying to use like the resources he has, right? He knows Top can rap And so he's like, okay, gotta get a rapping part in here. Taeyeon sings a certain way. Taeyeon sings a certain way, right? Seungri is really good at singing like hooks and stuff like that. And obviously I rap as well. So it's kind of like, sometimes it's really hard to mix it all together. But I really commend GD for like, when he makes music, he's really trying to
trying to
members
help
involved.
them all out.
Yeah.
And then, the thing is, I would bet you right now $100 that there are more than 2 rappers in Ikon. Like, if I go to the Wikipedia, I guarantee you at least one more dude is labeled rapper. Okay?
Probably, yeah.
So, like, but why does B.I. and Bobby have all the rap parts, right? Maybe I'm wrong, and for some reason they decided to go with 5 singers and 2 rappers. That seems really weird to me.
Yeah.
But maybe they did that. But I would guarantee at least one more person can rap. They just, I mean, maybe it's all a marketing ploy and it's not B.I.'s choice, and they're like, we're going to put the 2 dudes that are most famous up front. Like, that does make sense in its own right.
I mean,
but
it makes commercial sense. You want your most popular members to be forerunning, right? You want them to be trailblazing.
But you don't need them in 90% of the videos.
That's
you
true.
can put them in 50 and that'll be fine.
Yeah.
That's still more than their fair share as 2 out of 7.
Yeah. I just feel like with Ikon and Winner both, I feel like the group sizes, I feel like they felt like they had to debut as their groups, because if they didn't, then people would kind of like throw a fit. Like,
what do you mean? As
like
their groups?
Because in the show they had like 2 groups, Group A and Group B, right? And like,
I get what you're saying.
I feel like, they want to debut, but we can't just pick like 4 or 5 of these guys and leave the others. That's kind of
could have done that in their show if.
Yeah, but like by that time it was kind of like.
Right, the team was decided. I mean, I didn't watch any of that stuff.
Right. So I feel like Ikon and Winner, they're okay. I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this, but there's a lot of dead weight. There's a lot of dead weight there. I don't think it's as bad in Winner. I think there's less people in Winner. I'm not saying that like, he's not talented. He doesn't bring anything to the table.
They're not using
them, right? Like, dude could be the best rapper I've ever heard, could be the best singer I've ever heard, but they're not promoting him. That's just
boy.
That's just it. That's just it. And the second song, I guess.
Well, let's at least talk about the song. We didn't really talk that much about the song.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, you mentioned that Bobby's part is straight fire.
It's fire.
And like it, unlike My Type, like this one is really like it's totally kind of out of the blue too, because the rest of the song is very generic-y boy band kind of rapping and very generic boy band singing.
It's like really like low. It's like a very slow beat.
Yeah. And even B.I.'s part is very kind of generic-y sounding. And then Bobby comes out and is like, I'm going to mix up the cadence.
I'm going to go 0 to 100.
Yeah. I'm going to use my scruff-aff McGruff voice, and we going hard. And
that's what Bobby does. That's what he's good at.
But he didn't do that in My Type, and he doesn't really do that in Airplane either.
No.
So it was cool to see him kind of show up. I think this song is better without the music video, because I honestly found the first minute of the music video really cringy.
It's really like,
cringy. Like B.I. shows up with like the lip ring. They're wearing all jerseys. They're all trying to dance, but like they're not good at dancing.
No.
It's very basic dance moves, and then slowly after
like
that they transition away from dancing because they don't ever dance again after the first minute.
I just want to say, Ikon, it feels like their styles are really clashy. Just hearing these 3 songs, because Bobby's rapping style totally doesn't fit these songs.
Yeah.
His rapping style fits this song, but B.I. kind of sounded out of place, and like B.I.'s rapping matches the other songs better.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it could be just expectations, but like I fully expect, like Bobby shines in the like born hater type of rapping, and it's weird to hear him like, but like even like BTS, I think BTS does. I can't believe. It's been, if you're a long time listener, I used to hate on BTS so much, but I've been so positive on BTS, it's fucking weird. But I'm like, I think BTS does a good job of like, when Rap Monster raps, like he doesn't change the way he raps depending on the song. He raps his
style,
his style, and it's always his style.
Yeah.
And like, sometimes it fits well, and sometimes it doesn't, but whatever. But like, Bobby definitely changes his style in this song compared to the other 2 songs.
Yeah. And I feel like this style is more of his more natural style.
Yeah, and I think this, and this is when I'm like, oh, damn, like, because we mentioned last episode, like, nothing we saw in My Type, we were like the song is pretty good.
Yeah, but it's really that only that chorus part that's really catchy.
Yeah, we weren't like, damn, that's some like bam.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
some good ass rapping. We didn't ever say that.
Yeah. But in this
Yeah.
one, it's like, damn, Bobby, where'd that shit come from?
Yeah,
like holy shit.
I heard this in like maybe like a bar or a cafe, I can't remember, but without the music video.
Probably a bar.
And I was like, oh, what is this song? And I was like, oh, this is probably that new Ikon song. Because at that time I hadn't listened to it yet. And right when I figured that out, like I heard Bobby's part and I was like, oh shit, this is because this is Bobby. Like I could tell it was Bobby. It was good. And for me, that's the best part of the song.
But see, with that saying though, like I don't think it fits the song though. Like I
Really?
think it like I mean I don't think it's his fault. I think it's just because the rest of the song it doesn't fit what he's doing. But like I wouldn't want a whole song like that.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't and I don't necessarily think it meshed well with the rest of the song. Like it just sounded like I accidentally changed the channel or someone did a remix of this song in the middle and like Bobby part came out.
Yeah.
And then it just switches back to normal K-pop song. So, but I mean, I'll definitely listen to this more.
Yeah.
I mean, I still listen to that My Type song.
Yeah, this song you need to hear over speakers. It's not so great if you're going to be listening to headphones because what really makes it kind of shine is the beat. It has a really really nice kind of a really drawn out beat that's kind of like resonates really well. So you really need like a subwoofer or something like that to listen to it. Actually, I think you should.
I mean, if you have that, you should listen to all your music like that.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, the second Ikon song is Ikon's Airplane.
잠깐 멈춰봐 이대로 가면 우린 다시 못 봐 비행기 떠나면 난 잘 지낼게 넌 꼭 잘 지내야 돼라고 말하고 가면 잘 지낼 수 있겠냐 너라면 애써 태어난 척하지만 넌 눈물 고였어 세상 잃어버린 듯한 슬픔이 보였어 하루만 더 있다가 지금 불고 있다가 영화나 보러 가잖아 울고 있잖아 너를 감싸는 하늘이 싫다 너를 밝혀주는 저 달을 믿다 이대로 보내기는 아쉬우니까 이건 아마 세상 가장 쓸쓸한 멜로디야 Mr. Airplane 잠깐 멈춰봐 비가 오잖아 바람 불잖아 지금 가면 위험하니까 Mr. Airplane 잠깐 멈춰봐 시간 멈춰라
And this song is more like My Type.
It's more like a chill
Yeah.
hip hop song is what I've been hearing a lot.
Like I feel like BI's kind of songwriting style is like he has a keyboard in front of him and he just kind of like diddles around with like different melodies, and once he finds one he likes, he kind of just like plays it over and over and over and over again. Which is I guess most songs, but
Yeah, I mean, it's not. Again, this song, I decently enjoy this song.
yeah. I decently enjoyed all the Ikon songs.
Yeah. I mean, this one's still like, you know, we kind of said, you know, these were all made by B.I. He's the producer. He's the GD, right, of Ikon. But his writing style, I mean, his composing style is what you said, where he finds this 1/4 measure, like, melody or this 4 measure rhythm, and he kind of just repeats it in the chorus. And the rest of the song is kind of forgettable until that chorus happens, and you're like, oh, okay. Like, that's how My Type is for me. Like, most of that song is forgettable to me until the chorus hits, and I'm like, oh, yeah, this is why I listen to this song. But it's still, no. It's just this very basic-y kind of thing. So I mean, I need to listen to the song again more, but like everything we said about Rhythm Ta, how it being the B.I. Bobby show, about Na 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 Boy getting no parts, same in this song.
Yeah, like the maknae of the group, he sings while Bobby's rapping, and it's a nice touch. I do have to agree, it's a very nice touch, but it's like really kind of like pitiful.
And it kind of lasts for all of like
for all my
5 seconds.
For all my Korean speakers out there, it's very 불쌍해. It's like very like oh, that's a shame. It's kind of like, oh, just look at this injured puppy.
And like I don't know if we would have noticed that if we didn't know about that incident, you know? Because we were kind of, even in that video, like knowing about Ikon, we were like, how many people they got? Like, how many singers they got? We're like, we're trying to count. Like, oh, this one looks like Amber. This one looks like 90s hair dude. This one's like a puffy guy.
Another 90s hair dude.
There's another, like, a slightly different 90s hair dude. And we're like, damn, they have 4 singers. And like, no, they got 5 because they got Nana Boy. And I'm like, damn, like, why are they in so little of these songs? Like, it's crazy. But yeah, that's Ikon. I mean, still, like, I think the timing that they chose to debut is very good because there really hasn't been any big songs in the last month, and they have 3 of them. So I think they've done a good timing job. YG, you delayed them perfectly.
Yeah.
So yeah. So now's the time where we want to, of course, thank all the listeners after that long spiel about Ikon.
Yeah. I knew it was going to be long.
Yeah, it's okay. Last episode, I mentioned that my goal is to try and get 100 ratings in the iTunes store.
Oh, that'd be nice.
That would be amazing. And a couple of people did help us out. Actually, 5 people helped us out.
5.
So we're going to read a couple of them now and a couple of them in my part a little later.
Yep.
But if you haven't already, because we know a lot of you guys have, but if you haven't already, I think we're at 74, I think, of this recording, with 54 actual written reviews. You don't even have to write a written one. It would be nice. We would read it on our show.
Yeah.
But even if you just rate it 5 stars, or 4 stars, or however many stars. I just want ratings. I don't care if it's 5 stars or not. That would be great.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the first review I want to read is by Awesome EA. I hope you're not talking about Electronic Arts because that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. But if you work for EA, we're sorry. But Awesome EA says, when looking for K-pop or Korean music reviewers, these guys are one of a kind.
One of a kind.
Hey, I don't remember.
I don't know
that
the one of
GD
kind
one.
dance. What's the one of? Is it like? Oh, I should know. Damn.
Mop, no, I don't know. If they like something or they didn't, they actually talk and discuss about it. Something rare in other reviewers.
Yeah.
So we're very, very thankful. That's just part of your review. But thank you so much, Awesome EA.
Yeah.
Read the next one, Josh.
So the next one is from Peace of Mind 05. He or she says, I highly recommend this podcast. Most podcasts and K-pop sites are focused on just mainstream releases, so a podcast like this to listen to really helped me find out new artists. And that's what we're here for. I also appreciate the honesty in their discussion. Obviously, that's just part of it. But yeah, thank you.
Yes, Peace of Mind, of course. You leave a lot of comments on our YouTube thing. You got the little boa icon. I remember that very clearly.
Remember,
so thank you so much. And thanks for leaving us a review. The third one we're going to read right now is by Liazno. Liazno? Liazno?
Yeah.
He or she says, a must listen for K-pop fans while a little rambly at part.
Yep.
True.
True.
The show is very well produced. The hosts are fun and knowledgeable, and they cover a lot of ground. P.S. The Essential K-pop site is terrific. I now stop there first to find the new releases. I didn't tell her to write that or him to write that, but you speak the truth, motherfucker.
That's the truth.
Yeah. So if you haven't, it's a good time to transition. Thanks for the review, of course.
Yep.
But essentialkpop.com, like I used it to prepare for this podcast.
Yep.
It turned a 4-hour hunt and gathering search on all K-pop into 20 minutes.
Yeah, and a shout out to all of the mods who help us keep that site up. Like you do a great job.
I didn't even check it for a week and a half. I kind of was like, oh shit, I totally forgot about it. And like, the three people helping me out, like keeping it updated, doing a fucking amazing work.
They're doing a great job.
So, if you listen to this podcast, you want to know what was released, all you got to do is you check essentialkpop.com once a day. You don't have to check it multiple times a day. Check it once a day. You'll very easily see all the music videos that got released from big to small.
Yeah.
It's really, really useful. You can use it on your phone. It's got a pretty responsive design.
I think it's mobile friendly. I think so.
It is mobile friendly.
Yeah.
So check that out. But let's move on to the rest of the songs Josh picked. We'll go a little faster, maybe.
Yeah, so we got 2 more songs to talk about. Hopefully they're not as controversial as what we were talking about. Ikon.
This one might be.
This one might be. This one is from my girl, Taeyeon featuring Verbal Jint with I.
빛을 쏟는 sky 그 아래선 꿈꾸듯이 fly My life is so beautiful
Yeah 어디서 말이 들어본 이야기 미운 우리와 백조 또 날기 전에 나비 사람들은 몰라 너의 날개를 못봐 지금 안에 세계라는 건 잔인할지도 몰라 But strong girl you know you were born to fly 네가 흘리는 move 네가 느낀 고통은 다더 높이 날아보는 나를 위한 준비뿐 Butterfly everybody's gonna see it soon
빛을 쏟는 sky
VJ.
The verbal jam?
She got that verbal jam up in her.
Vagina Jint?
Oh, don't know what that means. No, I don't want any jints in my vagina.
So Taeyeon, this song, when I first heard it, I was really happy because I felt this is a very unique song. That you don't really hear it in Korean music very often.
Okay.
The style and just like the composition it's very very unique, and that's what kind of drew me to the song initially. But the more I listened to it, the more I began to like it less, unfortunately. One, because Verbal Jint's part in this, even though SM did a good job of inviting a rapper to come rap, and Verbal Jint being a rapper.
It wasn't like random EXO guy.
Yeah.
Or,
like
random
he's a
China
rapper,
guy, yeah.
right? Like, his part was really terrible, and it really did not match the song at all.
True.
And Taeyeon, although she is a good singer, at least I believe she's a good singer. Steven might disagree.
I think she's a decent singer.
Yeah. She didn't really shine so much in this song. Other people would be like, "Oh, but Josh, you don't know she's such a good singer, and she was portraying emotion." For once in a long time, I did not feel that emotion.
And to be clear, again, we get new people listening all the time.
Yeah.
Taeyeon is Josh's
Was my bias.
the capital THE bias. Like he loves this fucking girl. Mine is Yarbin. For the Wonder Girls, this is Josh's.
And
he loves her.
And I just want to get that out of the way. So for all you people to be like, "Oh, Josh, you don't know Taeyeon. Go listen to this OST." I've heard those OSTs. I felt something from those OSTs, and I defended her pretty much to the death on this show against Steven a few times because I was like, I could really feel the emotion in her voice, and Steven was like, I don't feel it. And now this song, I don't really feel it. I think you said something earlier, Steven, about how it was a really well-produced song, and
okay, there's a part in the song, okay, where she says, "You beauty," or something.
My life is so beauty.
My life is so beauty. Okay, now in the song, there's a distinct opportunity
for her to say full.
For her to say beautiful. It happens multiple times.
My life is so beauty.
It like A, doesn't make sense in English. Okay, B, even in the song there, it makes total sense to put a full there.
Full there, yeah.
Like it matches the song. It makes total sense. Like it's a nitpick, but the problem with that nitpick, at least for me personally, is every time I hear that song, I just scream, "Full! There's a fucking full! Put a fucking full there, girl!" That's a nitpick, but that did bother me a lot.
Sometimes, it really bothers you. Like English in songs, it really bothers you.
It does bother me. But besides that, like, I actually thought her singing was pretty...
It's good.
Good, like, it's in the chorus. Like, the best part about the song is the chorus. And, like, the chorus, like, I think, she shows off what she had. Maybe not everything she had. Like, because kind of in Girls' Generation songs, at least in my eyes, as not a super, believer, right? Like, she's just there to hit the high note, every once in a while. Like, to put that little...
Stink.
Taeyeon stink, right? At the 3/4 of the way through the song, like, I thought during the chorus, like... I was like, damn, like this
She
is
did hit
pretty,
those
like
things,
you
yeah.
hitting those notes, and it's not just like you're it's a long lasting note, right? Like you're doing it, like this is
Yeah.
great. Then she says beauty, and I'm like, oh. But I totally agree. Like the verbal Jint part kind of shows up way too early, by the way.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why a lot of songs like straight up just start with the rap. It's just kind of weird to me.
Yeah.
I think his rapping style doesn't really match this type of song very well. But the thing is, I don't even know who would. Like I don't even know if it needed a rap per se.
No, see, this is one of those songs that I feel like it didn't need a rap. And I could have done with a little bit less talking and actual more singing. Okay, so I want to clarify my point. I'm not saying that Taeyeon, is singing badly in this song.
I don't remember her name?
Taeyeon.
Shame.
I'm not saying that she's singing badly in this song. I know what her vocal capabilities are because I've followed her for a very long time. And this does not do her justice, I feel like. The only time that she really kind of does singing, in my opinion, is like the chorus, is what the part you like.
Like the verses are boring.
It's not really singing. It's kind of like sing talking.
The lead up to the chorus, like I don't know what that's called, but there's like a lead up kind of between the verse and the chorus. Like I do enjoy that. But like, I do say this a lot, and it's not necessarily a fair thing to say, but like I think that if this was a random girl you've never heard of and it was on 1TheK, this would have had 100,000 views, maybe at max, and nobody would ever hear from it again.
Probably not.
But because it's Taeyeon and because she has such fans, like I watched a reaction video, like 150,000 viewed reaction video of a girl crying to this song, and I'm like I saw that before I really listened to this song a lot, right? Like I saw this and I'm like, damn, it must be powerful as shit for this girl to be like bawling her eyes out to this song. And like, I did not find this song powerful in the slightest. And we didn't talk much about the video, but we should, because the video is fucking weird. Okay, like it's a beautiful video.
Oh, so beautiful, this video.
Like they finally discovered drones are a thing. New Zealand,
scenery,
I think is New Zealand or Australia
New
or something.
Zealand. Oh,
is
just fantastic.
beautiful.
Yeah.
And like there's all these like really high up drone shots of Taeyeon like in the fields, and there's animals and the scenery. It's like damn, like this is why Lord of the Rings looked fucking great, right? Like the scenery of this country is amazing.
Yeah.
But the quote unquote overall story of her like being a working girl,
Very
like working at a
disjointed.
restaurant, and like she touches a butterfly and I guess she becomes a woman, and she rises above by kind of being a dick and stealing a car. Like none of that worked for me. I didn't get that. It didn't even match, I think, the feeling of the song. Maybe the lyrics of the song, maybe. But like when I think of that kind of storyline, I think of like a Davichi song, right? I think of like a song where it's like a lot more rising, less pop.
Yeah.
And like, I really do hate to say this because it is important that I think I should mention, although a lot of people might be angry at me, but like, she was wearing too much fucking makeup in this.
Yeah,
like,
I really don't like the concept they went with for this.
Like it was like I think Taeyeon is beautiful. Okay, like Taeyeon. Fuck, I think he's beautiful too. But Taeyeon. You fucked me up, man.
I
okay?
know.
Her and Yarbin. I like me some Yarbin.
I love me some Yarbin. I love me some
I love
Yarbin.
me some Yarbin and some
God.
Sound Me.
Sound Me.
Anyways, like I think she's pretty. I don't think she's like the most beautiful girl, especially even in Girls' Generation. But I think she's a pretty girl. But like the amount of makeup they put on her and the whiteness of it and like the cherry cheeks, like especially with her blonde hair, I just thought it looked creepy.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a weird CG love doll. It was really creepy to me.
Oh wow!
I
wouldn't go that far, but I do have to say I am very attracted to Taeyeon. But this they did something here that I just cannot agree with.
It's like you can choose that Instagram filter, or you can put on the white makeup. But if you do both, it looks extra weird to me.
Yeah.
Like extra weird.
She does kind of look like a doll, and some people are like, "Oh, you're so beautiful, you look like a doll." Like that is not what I want. Oh shit, that is not what I want.
I'm gonna Google real doll for you after this, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about.
Please,
you don't need to see anything else. You just see the face.
I only want to see.
It's not that freaky. It's just a doll, like a creepy looking doll.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyways, that's besides the point. Like,
Yeah.
I wanted to mention at the end because that doesn't matter that much, right?
Yeah.
But like, I thought like whoever, like, and plus she was looking really thin. Like, like I don't know. Like she's already
Taeyeon
tiny
is already
herself.
so
Yeah.
petite. She is so petite. Like I've seen her in person maybe 3 times now. And well, kind of like at a distance because they're at a
Concerts.
Yeah, I mean, I saw her like live.
I was there.
And she's tiny. She's
Tiny
tiny, really tiny.
Yeah.
But basically, what I want to kind of sum up is the reactions where people are crying and how they can feel emotion. Like, I can understand that because you have a certain emotion tied to Taeyeon and her voice, right? I like to call it kind of like a nostalgia feeling, where you kind of like a certain flavor of food because it reminds you of certain memories. And Taeyeon, her voice reminds people of certain emotions. And when they hear her sing, you can hear those emotions. Like when you, but for me,
that's like not the song. That's like
her voice. It's her voice, right?
Well, it's like when I listen to Hooba Stank the Reason.
Yeah.
Like I don't cry, but like sometimes I'm like I feel it because that reminds me of a time.
Yeah.
But I'm not like, damn, that song's fucking amazing, right? I don't. Like I know I'm different than most people, right?
Yeah.
Like I can kind of divorce myself where a lot of people can't, but you know, I just don't get what about this song's that powerful. Like her voice isn't that powerful. The song doesn't build like a powerful song. Like you said earlier, it's very unique sounding. It's very unique sounding in the Korean space, but I think it's a very standard kind of song, American kind of sounding song from a couple years ago.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the point I hit on earlier.
Yeah.
That this, as much as I love Taeyeon, as much as I love her voice, as much as I feel emotion from her previous songs, this song just didn't make me feel that. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm like getting older. Maybe I'm more cynical.
Maybe all of them.
Maybe all of them, but the fact is, for me, I don't have that emotion tied to this song. Maybe if once I listen through her album more thoroughly, I can kind of like get something from that. But when I listen to like older SNSD songs, like especially Into the New World, when I hear that song, it like stirs up some emotion in me. And like if I listen to it right now and I hear Taeyeon hit that high note where she's like, ooh, like going really, really high, and I will get goosebumps in that part again, because not because it will transport me to a time, but because I remember that feeling the first time I heard that song, and like it still resonates with me. But when I hear this song, I don't have that. And
yeah, like I don't see like when people are like, this reminds me of a time. I'm like, what Taeyeon song does that remind you of? Like I don't. What are you talking about? Like. What are you talking about? I just don't understand. You know, leave a comment if that makes sense to you. But like, it's not like they released Into the New World version 2, right?
Yeah.
It's not like, and then I'm like, oh shit, like I remember. You know, it's not like Wonder Girls released Tell Me version 2. I'm like, this song doesn't really sound like when I heard I feel. No, what the fuck is the Wonder Girls song called? I Feel You. I Feel You. Yeah, I feel you. Okay, like when I hear that song, I'm not like, damn, this reminds me of the Wonder Girls, and I feel the love. Like I just don't get it. It's a totally different sounding song, or it doesn't really. Anyways, besides the point, let's talk about your last song.
Okay, so our last song is also from Unpretty Rap Star. It's Hyorin featuring J Park, our chingu J Park, and Rhythm Power's Geegooin with Money.
사랑할 때 아니야 Gotta get that cash Gotta get that money Money 사랑할 때 아니야 Gotta get that cash Gotta get that money Money
Ho,
Gotta get that money 활짝 핀 꽃다운 이쁜 나이 내 앞길 내가 만들어가 이제 뭐 꺼놓을 수는 없어 waste of time 금도 같은 시간 너한테 쓸 수 없어 아프면 청춘 bullshit 내겐 아플 시간조차 아까워 전화가 떠올려 링딩 너랑 침대 위에서 민기 턱거리 시간 없어 바빠 애처럼 굴지마 징징 넌 시간 낭비해 뭐하니 낭비해 길 타고 올라가 더 높이 이미 내 콧대는 더 높은 사위야 선물 공세 명품 백 뇌물은 모두 다 받고 해 백 내가 번 돈으로 파울을 쿠스 루이스 백 지금은 사랑할 땐 아니야 gotta get it money
사랑할 때 아니야 Gotta get that cash Gotta get that money 사랑할 때 아니야 Gotta get that cash Gotta get that money 네 전화 못 받아 만날 시간 없어 한 번뿐인 인생 Gotta get it boy 네 전화 못 받아 만날 시간 없어 Gotta get that cash money
$1 bills,
I think
yo.
the Korean version is 사랑할 때 아니야, which kind of like when I love, it's not it or something. I really don't understand the context of it,
Money.
but it's money. This song is money. This song is good.
A little money. It's like $50.
It's like $50. It's like a, you know,
Kind of like a,
it's like an Abraham Lincoln.
it's like finding 2 quarters in your,
It's like finding $1 in your pants and you're like, oh hey.
like, hey, this is not a bad song, and then subsequently you're probably gonna forget about it
Yeah.
in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's not a bad song. Hyorin does like everything in this song. She sings and she raps and then she kind of
Yeah, like, and she kind of like, I don't want to say apes somebody else's style, but
Yeah.
she's kind of doing the what's recently been very popular. Like, yeah, we both were like waiting for Ziako to show up out of nowhere. But like, you know, we'll probably talk more about Unpretty Rhapsody because you actually watched more of it, right?
I watched a bit of it.
Yeah. And I've watched a little bit more, but like, you know, her rapping's not bad. Like, it's not great. But in the Unpretty Rap Star circle of life, like she did pretty good.
Yeah.
And Geegooin is also like, he has a very distinct voice. He was also in Show Me the Money.
Yeah. He's a rhythm power. He has a very distinctive rapping style. Like when I heard this, I didn't even know who was in it, and I was like, "Is this the guy from Rhythm Power?" And Steve was like, "Yep."
Yeah, that dude. And you know, it's got a great beat from Cha-Cha Malone, right? And Jay Park in it.
Yeah. Jay Park.
And I think I read in the comments somewhere that like, just like, cause, you know, right, Jay Park had his solo song and then he gave it to Yezi also. Someone said in the comments, this is also Jay Park has his own version of this song that's gonna come out later, but he gave this song to Hyorin for Unpretty Rap Star.
I wanna hear that version.
Yeah, like actually, like, you know, we didn't really mention it, but like, you know, in Unpretty Rap Star 1, when you won a song, you were in most of that song.
Yeah.
Like maybe somebody else was featured in it, but like you were in at least 50% of the song. But like Yezi is in maybe 20% of her own song.
They are featuring artists in their own song.
Yeah.
Like that song was a Jay Park song.
Yeah. And Hyorin, I mean, she does come in and sing at the very end again, but like she's again in maybe 30% of her own song.
Yeah, this is like supposed to be her song, like her showcase song.
Yeah. So I think part of that is because they took, or Jay Park gave his own songs, right? And so he kind of had ownership over it and kind of did whatever, whatever. So that's kind of sad, but the song is good.
AOMG.
Or decent. This song is decent. There still hasn't been a song where I've enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed...
A Trudy song?
No. As Unpretty Rap Star 1 song.
Oh, okay.
Like even that song I haven't listened to since. Like it's just, meh.
It's nothing compared to that puss.
Dude, the puss, my time. I mean, the thing is, like, I probably would listen to the Yezi one if there wasn't a Jay Park version, right? But there is a Jay Park version, and it's the better version.
I like it better.
So I listen to that more. But like, if that wasn't there, then I would say that Yezi one's the best one.
Yeah.
And like, I know the bandwagon has shifted to Yezi, and everyone's like in love with her. And like, yeah,
Really?
I think she's a pretty decent rapper. But like, in that song, like you were talking about, like she needs like eight 8 measures to warm up. So she's
Yeah.
just wasting time, wasting time,
Yeah.
wasting time,
She's the
time.
type of rapper that goes like, yeah, all right,
Yeah.
I'm a pretty rap star. Like
Yeah.
she needs to have
I'm a
work her up
crazy
into
dog. I'm a crazy dog,
dog.
right? Like she needs time, and she does in this song. Yeah.
She
gotta
needs
work
time to
up
get. She needs time to get used to the beat. I feel like that's her thing.
to a set song. Yeah. And so, anyways, you should check out at least this Hyorin song. It's not bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. All right, that's it for part 2. Those were Josh's picks. We got one last section coming up, part 3. That's my picks, and it's definitely going to be shorter than that. So, me, Steven, what did I pick? I picked a lot of songs I think that you didn't really like.
Yeah.
And I kind of picked some indie-y songs.
I feel like there's a few that I can get behind.
We can get behind it, all right.
I can get behind.
Behind that Yarbin.
Yarbin. Oh God. Gotta be.
Welcome to the After Show for episode 77 of This Week in K-Pop. This is your first time tuning in. This is not the main episode. This is the resting bitch face of the main episode, where we talk about all the leftover songs that we didn't have time to mention, or just random topics of interest.
This is the Jesse's face.
This is the scowl.